Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Good afternoon for San Diego, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Tatis Jr.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. In there, strike one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And he falls behind 0-2. Pham over at second. Machado at first, one gone. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. To second for one. Throw to first is in the dirt, and now everybody's safe. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Striding into the box, Will Myers. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
1-0. Here it is. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Two and one now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Fly ball out toward right field. Giving chase is Brinson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave a pair. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Chris Paddock gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Jonathan.
The pitch.
Oh, that's that.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. To first. Hosmer has it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Striding in, Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson Profar.
First offering on its way. This is in the air out to left field. After it is Dickerson. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in, Francisco Mejia, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. No one out with a runner at second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Here's Juan Lagares as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. 2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch.
Count is 3-1.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Paddock, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Back to the top of the order now. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-0. 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Second and third, 2 away. 3-0 now. Tommy Pham would be next. Ready with the 3-0. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And a leap, but it's over his head at second. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Villar's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. Padres lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
In now, Isan Diaz, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 2-0. Here's Manny Machado now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Manny Machado.
The pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Hosmer. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 4.
Now to the plate, Will Myers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Padres down in order. They're up 2-0. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled the ball 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
This for Machado down at third. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Caleb Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Jurickson Profar as we begin the top of the 4th.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brinson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Riding in once again, Francisco Mejia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson's there. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 7.
Standing in, Juan Lagares.
Lagares.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chris Paddock is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Padres leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready now, Jonathan Villar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
0-1 pitch on its way.
That's out.
Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Ready now for the Marlins, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. No runs, no hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count still full, 3-2. changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. 1-2 now.
1-2.
2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
At the plate, Tommy Pham, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0.
Too high.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. A runner at second, nobody out. 3-1 to the Padres left fielder. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1, well below the zone.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
And there's a base hit on the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The first baseman.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Eliezer Hernandez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Eliezer Hernandez.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So here's Will Myers. Fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Profile.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse. Low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Behind 0-2 now. Slider laid off for a ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it. as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In now, Isan Diaz. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. Here comes the 1-0. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Coming in is Myers. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Lewis Brinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
All even now, 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Nope.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And that misses 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Sterling Sharp takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Marlins, number 56, Sterling Sharp.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Digging in now for San Diego, Francisco Mejia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 7.
So coming to the plate, Juan Lagares. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Nope.
2 balls and no strikes. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Three and 1.
That's inside.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Pitch popped up. Aguilar has room in foul territory. 2 gone. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Chris Paddock, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0. Nope, that's down.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. You haven't given up anything yet.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They lead it 4-0. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Hey, after starting a game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of
Third
hit.
baseman, Brian Anderson.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Myers. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
Great play right there, and I love the way he played it. Sometimes when you slide for a ball, you give your eyes a little better angle to look up at it, and you kind of get your whole body under it. He's clearly practiced that a lot and made it look really easy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He's ready. Now the pitch.
Ball,
A
that's
fastball
fly.
here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
The batter, the second baseman.
So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Stepping in now, Isan Diaz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for one. 7th inning coming up. The Padres lead it 4-1. At the plate, Tommy Pham. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Tommy Pham.
First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
And in steps Manny Machado, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch coming, here it is. A bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now.
Eric.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Dickerson's there, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they lead it 4-1. Craig Stammen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Craig Stammen.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jorge Alfaro.
From the stretch, line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box now, Lewis Brinson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. Reined in. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
Next to the Marlins.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Tatis ranges back and he has it for out number 2. John Birdie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, John Birdie.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that misses 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Brad Boxberger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Brad Boxberger.
Here's Will Myers. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Number 4, Will Myers.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and deep to right center. VR will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. Digging in, Jurickson Profar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Francisco.
Stepping in, Francisco Mejia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate now, Juan Lagares, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. Slow roller out to short. Scooped up. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-2, here it is.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there, base hit.
Now batter, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Two out with the man at first. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They trail it 4-1. At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham, as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight at 93, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-1 the count. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Ready once again, Eric Hosmer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Comes set, and the 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
From the belt, the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Padres leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Kirby Yates takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
San Diego, number 39, Kirby Yates.
Settling in now, Isan Diaz. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Pham is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Inside,
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Now here's the pitch. 2-1.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Lewis.
Up next from Miami, Lewis Brinson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Ready on 1 and 2.
2-2 count.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Friars took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Paddock takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.